What's going on, guys? Amazing Watch here, back with another video, guys. And today, guys, we're going to be going over everything you need to know about the coin shop. Alright, guys, so here's the coin shop. We have these 6 units right here. We have Blue Diane, Blue King, Green Bond, Green Merlin, Red Gother, and Red Demon Meliodas. The main units you want to be prioritizing to pick up are Green Merlin and Red Gother. The reason is you already have Blue Diane and Blue King free already, so you want to be prioritizing these 2 units in particular just because they're both meta defining. Green Merlin as a unit, let me show you guys real quick. Green Merlin has one of the best passives in the game. Fills all allies' ultimate move gauge by 1 orbs for the start of the battle. This passive alone already makes Merlin like a top tier unit. She also has a card that depletes ultimate move gauge, which is really good in PvP, and she has a perfect cube that gives her a barrier equal to her attack, which is pretty nice. The other unit is literally the best unit in the game. You guys need to pick up Red Gother from the coin shop if you haven't already. He is a monster with what he can do. He has a rank up card that ranks up skills and increases basic stats on his level 3, and he has an AoE attack disable. This card and this card are super nice on Gother. Plus, he also has an AoE ult that reduces ultimate move gauge, which is really good. His passive is actually slept on a lot. Increases all allies attack by 10% at the start of the next turn if the hero doesn't take damage. So yeah, guys, Merlin and Gother are definitely priorities from the coin shop just because you already have Blue King and Blue Diane. The next priority I would say is Red Demon Melee, just because he's the best unit for Crimson Demon and he actually like shreds that raid. So if you need a good unit for Crimson Demon, definitely pick up Red Demon Meliodas. But make sure, guys, to never pick up units when they're not on discount. So let's say we had, like right here, we have Blue Diane and Red Demon Meliodas. Should you pick up Red Demon Meliodas? Depending if you already have Green Merlin and Red Gother, I would pick them up if you had those 2 units. But if you don't, I would say wait for Green Merlin and Red Gother to be on sale for 5 coins, and then I would pick them up. Green Bond, guys, is probably the least important one out of these 6, just because he's been power crept pretty heavily in the PvP meta, and he isn't really that viable in many things in the game. The only thing that he's pretty viable in is blue book farming, because he's actually really good for that with his extort. But generally, Green Bond is kind of not really a good unit nowadays. So what units should you be getting dupes for? Depending on if you're a free-to-play player or a pay-to-play player, I would probably only get dupes for King and Gother if you are free-to-play. These 2 units are like the top 2 units basically in the game, other than like Escanor and Green Merlin. These 2 are literally gonna stay in the meta for forever, man. Like Blue King, he's a free unit, but his dupes, you should definitely pick them up if you're free to play, just because he's like literally the best PvP unit in the game. He's got a Petrify on his skill 1 that does 250% of attack. He also has a cleanse and heals diminished HP. Plus he has an AoE shatter nuke ult. It's pretty insane how much damage this does. Like, I'm only at 2.6 and 528% on all enemies is pretty insane, guys. I already went over Red Gother, guys, but he's the same situation with Red Gother. If you get more dupes, his AoE ult does a lot more damage, so you definitely want to prioritize his dupes and King's dupes. But if you do spend a little bit on the game, I would probably also get Green Merlin's dupes also, just because she's a really good link partner for Demon Meliodas and Escanors. She's just like, she's probably the best link partner for those units, just because they give him the association ult, so, or the combined attack, I should say. She's definitely like worthwhile to get dupes for, but if you're free to play or a really light spender, I would probably not get dupes for Merlin, just to save it for the other units. Also, guys, try and save as much plat coins as you can, because there's gonna be other units that come into the coin shop eventually. Right now, we only have these 6 coin shop units of the 7 deadly sins. We're gonna be getting a red Escanor soon. We don't know exactly when yet, but when red Escanor comes, guys, he's definitely like if I would to rank them in who to prioritize with who we already have, I would get him right after Green Merlin and Red Gowther. So I would get him right after you pick up Green Merlin and Red Gowther, just because he's definitely, like, overall as a unit better than Red Demon Meliodas, and he's a pretty decent unit for Crimson Demon. Not as good as Red Demon Meliodas, but he's really good for that range. Now we go to the gold coin shop, guys. Who should you pick up from the gold coin shop? Well, honestly, if you're a light spender or free to play, I would only pick up specific units out of these. I would only go for Jericho. Definitely pick up Jericho. She's worth a 6/6 for sure. I could see a case for Arthur. He's actually really good when he's at max ult. He does pretty good damage on his ult in Crimson Demon, I've seen. So I'm picking up Arthur dupes myself, but if you guys are like really free to play and you don't really have many gold coins, I wouldn't really pick up dupes for Arthur. I would probably get Hauser and Jericho. Those are like the two priority. Red Hauser and Green Jericho, two priority units from this you want to pick up and get dupes for. Green Helbram is a really good buffer also to pick up, so definitely pick him up. But generally, guys, these units are pretty mediocre other than the units I already mentioned. What you can do, guys, is you can pick up the 2 units that are on sale for the 20 coins each, and you have 2 extra platinum coins for the platinum coin shop for units that are super important. Also, guys, make sure to never buy any units that aren't on discount for the gold coin shop. Make sure to only buy them when they're on discount. And then when we go to the silver coin shop, guys, what you guys need to be doing is literally turning all of them into AP pots or stamina pots. This is the priority just because most rare units aren't really good, and you definitely don't need to exchange rare coins for any SR units because you're going to get all of them anyway. So definitely, I'm going to do it right now just so you guys see. I'm going to exchange all those for AP pots, but definitely make sure to do that every time you get silver coins, guys. Always prioritize AP pots. For friendship coins, guys, I always make sure to get the event dungeon bundle just because it helps you get SSR pendants over time, and collecting a bunch of these and just farming it over like let's say you do like 30 runs. If you get 10 of these, you get a decent chunk of SR pendants and SSR pendants. So definitely save 2,000 and pick up an event dungeon bundle. But if you're also low on AP pots, the AP pots are actually a pretty decent pickup too. But I would definitely prioritize the event dungeon bundle if you want to get SSR pendants and gold and stuff like that, guys. Alright, guys, so that's the coin shop, going over all the units in the coin shop, who to prioritize and who to get dupes for. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.